So I had a friend ask me recently whether I thought Marvel movies are cinema. I said, of course, what are you talking about? But he said he disagreed, pointing out Scorsese's definition, saying cinema is about revelation, character complexity, inner conflict, all of that coming out in this sort of grand emotional journey. So as an example, he pointed out Good Will Hunting. It's about this brilliant guy who's holding himself back for some reason that we don't know until it's revealed he was abused as a child. So then it becomes a story about him finding the courage to overcome, move on. So that. He's saying Marvel doesn't have that. Great movie, it is. So I said, okay. Let's imagine a story opening with a boy by his mother's deathbed, and she passes him a wrapped gift and asks him to take her hand one last time. But he can't do it. He's too scared, he runs away. So we fast forward to the present. Kid's grown up, kind of a crook, puts on a tough face, insists everyone call him Star-Lord. Act tougher. But the movie goes on and we figure out that till this day, Kid just can't shake the guilt of not taking his mother's hand. And no matter how tough he is, can't fix that. So then we get to the final showdown with the bad guy, and what happens? Does it just punch him? No. He sees a vision of his mother lying in bed just as before, reaching out her hand. And again, he's terrified of death, of losing it all. But through his journey and the shared pain of new friends, he's now gained the courage to do what he couldn't before. So he takes his mother's hand, confronts childhood regret, finds the courage to beat the bad guy, moves on. And then the kicker. In the movie's final moments, the grown boy pulls out that wrapped gift his mother gave him all those years ago, finally now having the courage to open it. And it comes with a letter, addressed to none other than Star-Lord. So it's here the audience realizes that his tough act trying to be called a silly superhero name, that wasn't him trying to be cool. It was him doing everything he could to desperately keep the memory of his mother alive by keeping the dorky pet name that she would call him as a child. And that's Guardians of the Galaxy. See, that is character complexity, that is inner conflict, that is emotional revelation, and so that is cinema.